Who's next in, well, the wreck, of course. Okay, walking it up a little bit, gave him a little hezzy. All right, he goes up. Oh, wait a minute. Did you just see that? Finishing on the right? No, with the left. I don't know what he did. No blinker. It's all quite a lane change at freeway speeds. Nicely done. Let's close out with 2 seconds left. It's Mario. He's got the ball. Driving to the lane. Oh, taking the contact body and up. Wall up, baby, wall up. Hey, you.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders. Hey, who's watching them?
Defended by DeRozan. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Pass to Harden. Back to Maxey. This one for three. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season. During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Outside Levine. Over Harris. And there's another one for the Bulls. Having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
Dub misses. The Sixers trailing. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. DeRozan. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Ball passes to Levine. Pass to Dub. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Puts up a three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Your big fans, it's time for...
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got McDaniels, DeAnthony Melton out there with Shake Milton. Then there's George Niang, and it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Fires from deep. Drummond grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Milton passes to Melton. Out to the right wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
That was okay, let's say that was an effort. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And the Bulls making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Chicago leading. Ends up going with a new group, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Niang. Tobias Harris comes in for McDaniels. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's Harden in for Milton. Here's Dub. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now. Part of MP's appeal when he was drafted was his potential to be a leader, a role his team hopes he'll grow into.
Yeah, you heard that about him back in college, that the locker room looked to him. I could definitely see that translating to the league over time.
Harden against ball. Pass to Dub. For 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now Maxey. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Embiid. No good on the shot. Nice D from Vucevic.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Dub. Pounded by Harris. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. Dub misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. We've got Patrick Williams. Also, Andre Drummond out there. Patrick Beverly out there with Green. And it's Dub in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Yeah, terrific execution by Harrell. He collects the rebound and immediately goes after a shot of his own.
Pass to Dub. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Melton. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Outside Milton. It's McDaniels on the wing. Off target with the 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Hits the three-pointer. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Dub. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Niang from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And he gets it to go.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team
Pass to
foul.
McDaniels. With some arc, Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He gets it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Bulls out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Shake Milton out there with Furcott. And there's the
substitution on the court.
over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Vucevic.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Dub. Maxey covering. Dub. Off target from three-point range. There's 18 seconds left in the game. For three, Maxey. Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Dub. Defended by Harden. Here's Dub. The three ball. Basket is good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For our terrific 2K Sports.
Play like 2 minutes. Last time. And then I'm about to get off.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket.
Man, listen, there's a lot of love.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man, I always got time for you.
The feelings coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feelings coming, but you don't know.
I was wanting to play this match the whole time. But I'm not a starter, so I can't fucking... That's bullshit, because I was a starter, too.
MP, have a seat. How you doing, Coach? Big news. Big news. Rookie standout. Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is... Thanks, Coach. Hey. Yeah, I know I'm not big on...
This is a tough choice. Pick your favorite play and send them to the top play of Season 5 next week. Share your top plays on social media using hashtag 2KTVWow, and you can be featured right here on 2KTV. Next week, we'll choose a winner for 100,000 VC. For now, into the kitchen to prep for dinner, it's Stellar Soufflé night. See you later.
We're continuing.
Doris, the quickness both of these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot of winning this basketball game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dub is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Levine at the small forward. And they double up Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. Passes it to Johnson. Curry on the wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, D.A. And, hey, if you want to get out early against a good defensive team, Greg, it's going to require some great play calling.
Finding the weak link and then finding a way to exploit it. No one said it would be easy.
And making good use of mismatches. Know the scouting report. Attack those weaknesses.
Buries it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, Curry missing.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Levine, good.
Length, athleticism, the ability to work in the painted area, so important to Zach LaVine.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Curry wide open, and the Nets miss again.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just
the
can't
same
seem
one
to
as
get the
last time
lid
at a regular
bucket.
box.
Here's Tubb. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tubb.
First foul.
Jacks up a 3. Tubb, no good. Nets trail by 8. Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is out there at the DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. And it's Tubb in at the 2.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Tubb. That's tipped.
Hell no.
Outside Curry. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Johnson. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. LaVine finds Ball. Here's Tubb. Defended by Bridges. Here's Tubb. Vucevic trying to get open. Tubb, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. 4-point game. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn around was to get all-stars.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bulls on top 42 as they end the second quarter on a 14-3 run. Live from Brooklyn.
Damn, I'm lost. I didn't know that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Bridges. He's out there with Curry. Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Here's Tubb. Drills it from outside. Tubb's got 12 points in the game.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Fires the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
That is good. And the Bulls leaders get back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Curry. Ball, the pass to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Tubb. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tubb. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. On the wing, Johnson from outside the arc.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Curry kicks to Bridges. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And Dub gets it to go.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ball, the pass to Dub. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lets it go from deep, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
And a new group in for the Nets. Royce O'Neal's checked in for...
Substitutions on the court.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 11. Johnson kicks to Curry. Thomas against Ball. Johnson outside. Lets the three fly. He doesn't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. So the Bulls 5 right now. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Dub, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
One shot.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Here's Dub, defended by Bridges. It's up a three, and good. The three-point shot good from Dub. Dub's got 15 points here in the second half. Nets trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Go.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Inside, here's DeRozan, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all, but Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Timeout called the Nets, and the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Let's go, everyone. I need it to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Launches a 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
On the wing, Johnson to end the run. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Ball, the pass to Dub. Five on the clock. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his 3. Bulls leading by 23.
2 minutes to play.
Levine dishes the ball. Here's Dub, defended by Bridges. The 3, Vucevic trying to get open. A new 14 for the Bulls. Here's Dub. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Harris kicks to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Dub.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Count the basket.
But the truth is, they've had...
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense. And you, in particular, couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh. So how did you manage to be so successful tonight?
Man, I did what I had to do. You know, we had to get this dub, man. You know, time to put up or shut up. What you think I did? I put up. Shout out to Coach for letting me roll, by the way.
You seem pretty happy with your performance.
Man, I'm just out here trying to hoop, man. That's it. Just hooping.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh.